Fairhill, Caroline Pamuchku on her longtime partner, HSH Blake. We saw this pair at the Paris Olympics this past summer. Caroline now an Olympian. Blake, a product of the Young Event Horse program, has followed this pipeline all the way through and has shown so much promise. And she is here not for the beer.
I believe that. She always put the go button on. She's not afraid to ride forwards. That's a definite.
She has got 3 horses here contesting this 5-star competition. And although HSH Blake is a gold medalist from the Pan American Games, has been to the Olympic Games, Baron, this is his first 5-star.
Wonderful. That's great. It's a very expressive horse.
HSH Blake, owned by Molly Hoff, Sherry Martin, Caroline, and husband Dennis Pamuchku. It's been so fun, a family affair, to see Caroline and her little baby girl named after Blake. Caroline, a new mom just as January this year. So back at it at this level, 3 horses at 5-star. She was at the Open last week, but this ride will be the ride that lets us know what the podium will look like heading into tomorrow's cross country.
Dead straight on. Little walk step there, even critical. Nice takeoff. Nice bolt forwards right away. She always rides nice and forwards. Sometimes to a point we have to be careful if they ride them so forwards that it doesn't look hurried. So far, so good. There. Very, very nice transition there. To the half pass, very fluent, very uphill.
And the amazing thing here, Baron, is this horse has done so much, but only 10 years old.
That's very young still. There, this half pass on this angle for me could be a little tiny bit more bent around the left leg. Lovely expression there. Well held in the rhythm. Very consistent all the way through the end. Nice prompt halt. Unfortunately they're a little distracted. That will affect the rein back a little bit. You could see that a little bit sideways. She'd lose a couple of points on that one.
It's so tight, right?
Yes.
I mean, at the top, you can see the leader and the current, and Monica had an absolutely flawless test. So even that little bit can make the difference between first and second.
You can see here that he's correcting that a little bit. He wanted to get a little bit deeper. She tried to prevent that. She did a good job. And again, I would love to see here the extended walk, a little bit more marching forwards. How much she rides in forwards there in the trot. I would have liked to see that here in the walk as well. And maybe she can't. She maybe plays it very safe and feels the tension, so no, I can't do it today. You see here a little hesitation of an anticipation for the canter almost. Good job. Well done. And that is not a misses. He does that beautiful bolt forwards. Holds the counter good. Oops, a little bit high and a little bit overreacted in the change. Yeah, and the half pass could be a little bit more bent in there and a little bit more fluent. Again, a beautiful expression in that canter bolt. Nice coming back. Again, a little bit, he can clean up those changes a lot better, and that will happen. He's still young in there. I would say that is her weakest point right now. There, and she could stretch there a little tiny bit more out, looking at this horse's neck and the outline and the conformation. That was actually a very good change for this horse. Well done. That one too. So they clearly, was interesting that on the diagonal her changes were better than actually on the short side. Nice, fluent to a trot, bolt to the judge, lovely expression, and a nice square halt.
And gently into that halt, a big pat for HSH Blake. I don't think she will have done enough to dislodge